such a significant sum in such a short amount of time? And will it be enough to actually help all small businesses stay afloat? With me now, former SBA Administrator and America First Action Chairwoman, Linda McMahon. Linda, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Charles, for having me.
So, small businesses are worried. The smallest ones are the most concerned. First come, first serve, $350 billion. There's only 1,800 lending associations. What if you don't have a bank account? You know all of the anxieties that people are feeling right now. Walk us through them, please.
Well, certainly, small businesses are the backbone of our economy. There are 30 million small businesses in our country. About 23 million of those are sole proprietorships. So there is a lot of pressure on small businesses that have had to close their doors. They have no revenue. Some of them have tried to keep employees employed, but others have just had to lay off and furlough. So small businesses are at a tough time. But I think that what the administration, the president has done, along with the Treasury, is to make the loans that are going to be available and to make the process simpler. And it's all FDIC lending institutions are going to be available for these small businesses to go to. They can apply online at treasury.gov or sba.gov. SBA has really tried to simplify this process. And I'll tell you, Administrator Jovita Carranza, she's got chops. She's got a good team there, and she's pulling it all together to make sure that, all cylinders are pumping for Friday. But let's not try to minimize the task that this is going to be, as all of these small businesses around the country are trying to get to their lending institution to get these loans. So it's a major task. SBA is really going to, it's an all-hands call, and they're going to be working very hard along with Treasury to make sure that these loans can get distributed as seamlessly and as efficiently as possible.
Now, I've read where it's first come, first serve, and also I've heard Steven Mnuchin, Treasury Secretary Mnuchin, saying that if $350 billion is not enough, they'll reload this thing quickly. So because a lot of people feeling if they don't know how to fill out the form, if you've got a business with 2 employees, you don't have the time to maybe do it on Friday. There's that anxiety and stress that comes along with this.
Sure, but I think when you're in a crunch time like this, there will be that anxiety. But as I said before, Treasury and SBA, it's a very simple form. If you go on treasury.gov or sba.gov and look at the form, it is not that complicated to fill out. Your lending institution will have many more of the answers for you, but also at Treasury, if you go to treasury.gov and you click on the red banner that's at the top of the page, it'll take you to a site that has information if you're a borrower or if you're a lender. And it gives a little bit more information for you before you even go in to fill out your application. So there is a lot of information available, and I would really advise our small businesses, try to look at all of those first before you call your bank, because the banks, there are going to be people in line to get these loans, that's for sure. But thank goodness that Treasury has put this program in place, and that Administrator Carranza has been working so closely with Secretary Mnuchin. And the president's words were, get this money out and get it out now, because small businesses, have been hurting. But this is a lifeline to them.
Right. Just so everyone knows, last night I printed this out, and it's the Paycheck Protection Program, the application form from the Small Business Administration, and it took me 5 seconds to do it. Linda, thank you for your service. We appreciate you coming on air because, again, you and I know this country runs on small business, and they need us more than ever. So we appreciate everything you've done.
Thank you.
All right, see you soon. Meanwhile, folks, President Trump highlighting the strain that the energy industry is under as oil prices continue to tumble. Could a bailout be coming to keep our fracking